run the program that if I go on. So I'll open Jupyter Notebook on the command line, command prompt. And this is Jupyter Notebook as a local host. It's not online, but it's offline. And I did this by using environment variables. So if I go to sorry for all these other files that are unknown. I don't know why I should hide them, but yeah, this is the Python that I have installed on my uh, on my laptop as my device. If I open this, you see I have already implemented some settings or features for this Python, and I use pip. I activated this to install Python packages, and I added Python to environment variables, and this is the location here, where I have installed Python on my directory. And if I open the environment variables, I can explain it a bit clearly. You see, this is the path that I have created where the Python was installed in. And if I edit this, you will see that I am able to open Jupyter Notebook through this directory here, which I have done on the command prompts here. And that's how I open Jupyter Notebook within Python that I have installed as the version 3.9.0. I know it's an old version, but I just installed it as for the project I'm doing. So this is the file that I'm opening that I created this personalized transport planner in, and these are the packages that I have imported from using pip, which is the Python package installer, to get all of these packages and importing them. And I define the name of the Flask application that I'm using called app here. And this is the route, which is the route, which I haven't defined anything in. But home, these are the directories of the Flask app routing online on the URL that is localhost. Not and I used render template as the Python package to display this templates called home HTML. And where I've created this, I used a folder to create called templates. And inside this folder, these are all the templates that I have created for the personalized transport planner. And yeah, for static, I used two folders, which for static and templates. And this is the static. These are the files inside static, as you can see. And if I run this code now, it will open using in the local host with its default port, which is 5000. And if I click home, you see this will correspond. It will enable it to be shown. And this is the subheading that I've used to explain about what my personal transport planner is. And yeah, this is the background of TFL API. This is the intellectual property rights. This is my login. I can log into any name. Yeah, if I press submit, see this is the output, and you have to enter Like you have to enter the values in the field. You can't leave one blank, or else you say, please fill in the value. Like this, like yeah. And these you see here, these are all the tabs. These are the navigation buttons with this drop down items that you can click on to browse to, as you can see. And the journey panel, which was the important that I've made, is found here. So this is the basic journey pattern that I've created. And as you can see, I use some usability points. So if a person is stuck with entering a value of data in the field, then they can read this information provided here in, using the paragraph tag. And yeah, my website wasn't perfect because some websites have duplication. So this means that the results that are shown, it can be repeated. And yeah, it's not as perfect, but I tried to, yeah, as you can see. And then you can read also this API in as JSON in machine readable format rather than human readable format. So if I want to enter, um, if I want to click here, you can use this as an alternative if you don't want, if the person doesn't want to use the transport panel, and if you want to, if you want help with entering a place for your journey, you can click this button that I created as a hyperlink, and here you can search for any station you want. Say if you want to search for bar station, I already saved this over here. You see, these are the matches that I've found, the numbers. So it has the NAPTAN ID here, the ICS code, the fare zone, the name of the station, the transport that's supported for each station, and its geographical areas, the latitude and longitude has the coordinates. And it say if I copy this as a NAPTAN ID, uh, and I go back to the transport panel, I put like his name. Oh, wait, hold on. Oh yes, yes, yes. I can put that. And say if I wanted to use a different, if I don't want to use Naptan but it's common name, I can go forward. If I go like to Clapham. So say Clapham Junction rail station, for example, I click here and we'll get the results of the search I found. Sometimes it's more than one match, you know. It just depends on the name that you entered in the field to get the exact result you're looking for. And say if I put the common name, Clapham Junction Rail Station, and I go back, I mean this saves in the field, so it won't go missing. If I paste it here, for the type of travel, it only supports departing or arriving. So that's why I created this usability here. So say if someone needs help um with their journey, that's the that's the guidance that I provided. I'll put departing as an example, and then as you can see here, this is the record of your journey that I created from journey from this ICS code that's here for Barnes and the common name for Clapham Junction. And you see this is the travel information, but the journey, and there are mandatory or optional methods. So from Clapham Junction, wait, from Barnes to Clapham Junction, it will take 9 minutes on the train, I believe. That is Southern Western Railway, and yeah, this is the summary of your journey right here, and this information is also repeated as well, but it shows the result that is there. And yeah, by walking, you can even walk, and or you can just take the public transport if you want to. So yeah, this was the planner I've made for the personalized transport planner. So yeah, so yes, other features are there are accident stats, forecast, lifts, crowding, bike points, occupancy. All of these are the features that are optional or additional. If you're interested in planning your journey, you can. Yeah. And here, this was about um, my plan of the climate change. You can quickly download as I created this Word document and the project proposal I've chosen. You can click here to download, and you can read about the news of climate change in the UK locally, or you can read news about climate change in the world that are happening all over outside of London, like in like countries, and you can read about congestion in the UK or worldwide. And the last step is that I managed to create this language barrier that, or maybe for tourists who came to London for holiday, or maybe people who want to live in London, they come from a different country. These languages are supported here so that a person can choose to understand this information about the personalized transport planner clearer in another language. I would choose Spanish, for example, and then you see this website page has changed, and you can now read the website page in a different language. So, I mean, I speak a little bit of Spanish, but not fluently, but a little bit of Spanish I can manage to speak. But yeah, this is what I have. Or you can go back to your original language. Yeah. So this is what I have done for the personalized transport plan. So yes. Thank you guys for watching my screencast about my artifact that I have done for the final year project.